All right, everyone. Today, I want to be dropping truth bombs on the single most overlooked weapon in your white belt arsenal: patience. Now, you might be thinking, patience in this fast paced, tapped or get tapped world of jujitsu? Isn't it all about like fancy techniques like the flying armbar, right? Now, hold on, hear me out, okay? Because patience is something that I overlooked a lot when I was a white belt. And now, after talking to so many people, it makes a lot more sense, okay? Imagine this: you're rolling, feeling frustrated, you're trying that new sweep that you saw on Instagram or YouTube, but your opponent or training partner just completely nullifies it like a Ninja Turtle on Red Bull. You get swept, and instead, now you're feeling defeated. Does that sound familiar? It's happened to me so many times in my journey alone. Now, here's the thing: that's exactly where patience swoops in and saves the day. Jiu jitsu is like baking a delicious cake, right? And not like putting a crappy microwave burrito in at the gas station. You gotta savor the ingredients, understand the process, and trust the outcome. First, patience chills out your learning curve. We all fail, get tapped, feel lost sometimes. That especially true when it's like a 13-step guard pass sequence and you're just don't even know where to begin, right? And that's normal. Russian only deepens this confusion, so embrace the bumps. I promise. Every tap is a lesson, not a punishment. I remember hearing Henry Gracie talking about how he attributes his skill partially to how many times he's failed in his journey, and not to how many techniques and victories he's won. Right? You wouldn't expect to be able to run a marathon after you go on your first jog, would you? It takes time to build that up. Second, patience sculpts your techniques. Okay. So picture this. You rush a Kimura, right? Someone's passing your guard. Your arms are just flailing around like a windmill, like one of those inflatable tube guys, right? You guys know what I'm talking about.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
All while your training partner or your opponent laughs, escapes, and then armbars you from that Kimura, right? Slow down, breathe, and feel what your opponent's doing. Patience lets you focus on your body mechanics, drilling your fundamental movements, and makes everything feel much smoother, right? Smooth like butter. That Kimura will come, but with patience, it will be a work of art and not a lucky accident. Remember, the right technique is the wrong technique at the wrong time. Okay. Third, patience unlocks your inner BJJ mastermind, right? When we first start our journey, we naturally want to use brute force against people thinking, oh, all I have to do is just go through his knee shield, right? Forget brute force. Jits is about leverage and timing. Like when during my chat with Rob Cole, he said,
Like we're teaching actually, which nobody really talks about. We're actually teaching timing. We're actually understanding when to do this. So when somebody says they're teaching a technique, my classes revolve around or teaching it.
rushing always throws away valuable seconds where you could feel your opponent, react calmly, and find the perfect opening. Patience is your key to becoming a grandmaster in the chess game of jujitsu, not muscle bound bull in a china shop. Fourth, patience keeps you training and not sidelined, right? We've all seen it, right? The, the white belts rushing, ignoring taps, and ending up getting injured, or trying super hard to push a position and end up hurting themselves. Patience teaches you to listen to your body, move safely, and respect your training partners, right? Like I said in the last White Belt Wednesday, we have to take care of our training partners. It's not a weakness, okay? It's self preservation, keeping you on the mats where you belong and moving closer to your next promotion or to that blue belt that you want, right? Or black belt, whatever belt you're at. Patience isn't sitting back passively, though. Don't get that mistaken. We're not playing defensively when we're trying to be patient. It's actively controlling your learning, focusing on your journey and not just the destination. Okay. So here's how to tap into that inner patience that I've been talking about this entire time. First, very simple: take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, repeat. It calms your mind, it keeps you present, and stops you from making rash decisions. You know, how many times have you gotten underneath someone in side control and you think, "Oh my gosh, I gotta frame as hard as possible. I gotta get them away from me as much as possible," only for them to armbar you or get you in some other submission. All right. Next, Ask questions. Don't be shy. Your instructor and high level belts are there to help you understand the why behind techniques and builds confidence and patience. Okay. And if they tell you don't get there, it's probably because they don't know the answer. You know what I'm saying? And finally, flow with your opponent's resistance. When someone defends your attacks, don't get frustrated. See it as like a puzzle or de engineering, right? An opportunity to adapt, adjust, and explore whatever options you have in your mind that you know. This is where the real learning happens. All right. Remember, enjoy the ride. BJJ is a lifelong journey for a lot of us. It's not a sprint. Celebrate your small wins if you get tapped, if you don't get tapped. Track your progress by journaling, videoing yourself, and most importantly, have fun. All right. Every tap, every escape, every laugh with your training partners is a step in the right direction. So remember this: patience isn't just a virtue, it's your secret weapon. Embrace the process, focus on the fundamentals, let your patience guide your evolution in this beautiful, gentle art that we're all doing, and you'll be amazed at how far it actually takes you. All right. This one's a little bit shorter than usual, but I just wanted to drive those home and let you know how important patience is in your journey. Until next time, that's all I got. Keep rolling, keep learning, and stay patient. Stay patient. You know what I mean. All right. Peace.